always be a warrior. You can't stop me, you can't stop me now. Yeah, I will always be a warrior. You can't lock me, you can't lock me down. I will not lay down my arms, ready to be covered in scars, 'cause I will always be a warrior. Late nights, get lost, hard work, the cost. Can't quit, can't stop, this world all cut off. Don't have time to waste, not now. Need to find a way to get out, 'cause I'm gone in deep. Get lost in the weeds. You know it's all about the conquest. What's next? You gotta put the work in like you're obsessed. Think about what you want, what's your future? What kind of person would it take to seduce her? So what's next? Be obsessed with winning and your success. Make progress, this life is never promised. So feel blessed, live life, don't be too cautious. Trust the process. In too deep, I'll never quit. I wanna see this through. Yeah, I'm all in, and I will hold my head up high. Got what it takes to fight and survive. Yeah, I will always be a warrior. You can't stop me, you can't stop me now. Yeah, I will always be a warrior. You can't lock me, you can't lock me down. I will not lay down my arms, ready to be covered in scars, 'cause I will always be a warrior.
Swagger down the street with your red lips and funky beat. You better hold your head up to the sky. I'm gonna roll with you till the day I die. Hey, swing those hips around. Can't stop, roll back down. My ladies, short, tall, thin or wide, always down and ready to ride.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Gene. You guys are watching Primed and Lubed for June 16th, 2024. And I'm sure we are all in Oiler Nation in a much better frame of mind, better mood this morning. I do apologize for not coming last night. I was in a little too good of a mood last night, if you know what I mean. And I thought I'd look a little silly coming on live, slurring my words and all that kind of stuff, and probably screwing up 4 times as much as I normally screw up. So I didn't want to do it. But boy, oh boy, was that ever a statement game by the Edmonton Oilers, handing it to the Panthers 8-1 in game 4, staving off elimination, staving off the Stanley Cup being hoisted at Rogers Place by the wrong freaking team. And here we are. We are going back to Florida for a Tuesday night game 5. Pressure is going to start mounting on the Florida Panthers. They still have lots of wiggle room for mistakes. But if they lose game 5 and have to come back to Edmonton, it's, all cards are all the cards are going to be on the table at that point in time. But again, we got to take it one game at a time and see how they go forward from there. So many story points of that game. Darnell's knee on Sam Bennett, which I thought was actually worse than Warren Fogel's. However, it was just a 2-minute compared to Warren Fogel's 5 in a major. It looked worse to me, but I don't know. camera angle I saw looked more direct. Thank God it wasn't, but it could have been. A huge, massive save by Stuart Skinner that probably was the key to the game. Um, one for sure, without a doubt. Wrong button there, guys. Sorry. A record-setting night by Connor McDavid is now the all-time leader for assists in one postseason. Um, just amazing, just absolutely amazing. And then Shania Twain was obviously the performer at the beginning of the game and congratulated them in the locker room while all the players were in their underwear. I think that was quite humorous. But yeah, here we are. The Edmonton Oilers have managed to at least get one out of this series where they're not going to be, because God forbid if they were swept, that would have been just unbelievable. Uh, they didn't just win; they won with authority. They pulled goalie Bob did lights out games 1, 2, and 3. Unsolvable, but very solvable last night. He was pulled after the fifth. Then what was it? Stolars went in after that. He used to be a former Edmonton Oiler backup as well. He uh, he managed to allow three goals on and yeah, 16 saves, 3 goals on 19 shots allowed. So, yeah, overall, not a very good night. Bob had a 688 save percentage, which this is where I probably owe Stuart Skinner a bit of an apology throughout the years, and Mikko Koskinen, all those guys, as I've beaten up on them quite a bit on this channel. Now when I'm starting to see other goalies and the ones that they call the elite goalies of the league have a rough night, it makes me wonder, maybe I'm a little too rough on them. Um, I think my biggest issue in previous games when I would beat up on Skinner was the fact that he would allow it in on the first shot. But we saw goalie Bob do that in game number 3. How the Oilers did lose that game. But it was the very first shot. It took 11 minutes before they did manage to get one. This one, they really just let their bills. They just skated hard. They were fast. They played their game to a T, which is speed through the neutral zone. They stopped playing that dump and chase because I think they were getting too caught up and too frustrated. So it started turning into a dumping. They started changing the way they play. And I think they just went back to the script, back to the basics, and had themselves a very good game. Actually, an extremely good game. 8-1. Like, that gives me hope. My flags are still on the car. I did not remove them yet. Not remove them until this series is over, one way or another. All right, let's start off with the scoring summary as it was Matthias Janmark getting a shorthanded goal. Now, this was a bad error by, was it Darnell Nurse? Yeah, tripping on Sam Bennett. That was actually the knee on knee hit and could have been much worse of a penalty. Could have been 5 in the game, but it wasn't, which we're lucky. But it would be Janmark getting a shorthanded goal out of that at 3:11 from Connor Brown. That line is looking really good. Uh, and who else is also on that line? I believe Corey Perry's on that line. That line is starting to really connect very well. Adam Henrique would score at 7:48 from Matthias Janmark and Matthias Ekholm. Both Matthiases getting a point on that one. 2-0 Edmonton. when the crowd would get a little bit quiet at 11:26 when Vladimir Tarasenko would get his fifth from Gustav Forsling and Anton Lundell. It's 2-1. And before Holloway would score at 14:48, an absolutely amazing stop from Stuart Skinner. How he saved it, I don't know, but he absolutely reached out, glove side, got got the puck. I don't know if he actually caught it or deflected it. I can't. I was too in awe by the save. I can't remember if he actually went into the glove or what. But that save there, I think, was the reason why the Oilers won this game. I think that there, if that goal would have went in, it could have been a much different outcome. Dylan Holloway again would score at 14:48, his first of two of the night, and that would be Leon Draisaitl and Brett Kulak getting the assists. Second period, 113. Connor McDavid, absolute beauty feed from Zach Hyman would go in. He would snipe a shot short side high, and it is now one when Darnell Nurse at 4:59 would get his first of the postseason. Connor McDavid, his 30th assist, and Zach Hyman. And it is 5-1, and goalie Bob gets the yank. He is out of there. He is done for the night. In comes Stolars, but the floodgates continue to stay open when Ryan Nugent Hopkins gets the one and only power play goal of the night from Leon Draisaitl and Connor McDavid's 31. That 31 assist now ties Wayne Gretzky's record for overall assist in a postseason. But it would be short-lived when Dylan Holloway would get his second of the night and Connor McDavid would get his 32nd assist of the postseason, making him the all-time NHL leader in postseason assists, knocking off Wayne freaking Gretzky. Holy. And that assist would also put him fifth overall in all points in a postseason. I don't know if he would catch. I think it's Wayne Gretzky with something like 48 or something like that. He's about 12 or 13 points away. I don't think he can. You never know. You never know. But I think it's going to be a tough hill for him to get that. And he honestly doesn't give a shit about those anyway. He wants to have a Stanley Cup. All he wants. Ryan McLeod would cap the night at 16:41. This would be from Dylan Holloway. Holloway, 3-point night. Amazing effort. Warren Fogle would get the second assist. Your final 8-1 Edmonton Oilers. Can't say enough. I cannot say enough. Um, the the other reason why the Oilers were able to flourish is they were getting under the skin of the Florida Panthers, causing them to do some unnecessary penalties that you know hurt them. So I'll give you some of the penalty breakdown here. The one penalty that was just not just not keeping the mind on task is the too many men at 4:12. That was served by Evan Rodriguez. But then you look at 8:40, Oliver Ekman Larson slashing on Connor Brown. At 11:35, Matthew Tkachuk roughing against Connor McDavid. At the same time, Sam Bennett roughing on Zach Hyman. That gave the Edmonton Oilers a two-man power play, which led to the one power play goal. Matthias Janmark got a hooking. Hooking is one thing, but when you get uh, the roughing ones or the cross-checking, Darnell Nurse had a cross-checking one on Steven Lorenz. Aaron Ekblad slashing Matthias Janmark. Corey Perry slashing Sam Bennett and Opozo elbowing Cody Cece. Those are the undisciplinary calls. Those are the calls that definitely hurt Florida. But I'll tell you what, I don't even think those calls happened. The Oilers were just on a straight out mission. Um, they they look good. Like they weren't going to be denied last night, and maybe they should bring Shania Twain back in, or if they manage to make it back to Edmonton for Game 6, have her singing along again. I don't know. I don't know if she's the good luck charm or not. I'm not much of a believer of superstitions in that, but here we go. The series is far from over, guys. So don't give up on these Edmonton Oilers. They have proven uh, they are very different team this year when it comes to losing streaks of games. I saw a stat on Sportsnet that after losing 3 game stretches, Knobloch has went on a 16-game heater, an 8-game heater, and a 5-game heater. So can we get another 3 more out of the Edmonton Oilers? Let's hope, and hopefully they can pull off a miracle and win the series. Um, I'm feeling a lot better than I did after game 3. That being said, I still do believe it is a hard hill for them to climb. Whatever happens, happens. I'm proud of this team either way. And this channel will still go on next year, regardless of what happens. Okay, let's see if any of you guys are chiming in with any of the comments. No comments tonight, this afternoon. And again, I do apologize for not coming on last night. I was celebrating a little too much, guys. I'll be honest with you. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. I had a few too many pops, and it was just not a thing that was gonna happen last night. Anyway, guys, I'm hoping to be on Tuesday night. Maybe I'll be celebrating a little too much and pop on Wednesday night. It all depends. But I'm done for today. We'll see you Tuesday after they play in Florida, and hopefully they will be coming back and finishing off, or not finishing off, coming back for Game 6, and then going back and extending this series June 24 for Game 7. All right, guys, I'm out of here. You have a great afternoon, and we'll talk to you Tuesday.